Divine light surrounds this space and every soul who enters it. I call upon Source, angels, guides, and ancestors of the highest good. Expel all negative energy, fear, and illusion, transmuting them into wisdom, strength, and healing. May the power of divine alchemy transform shadow into light, doubt into clarity, and pain into purpose. Protect this circle with love and truth, that each message delivered here serves only the highest path. We rise as warriors of spirit, aligned, guided, and renewed. So it is, and so it shall be. Welcome back, Divine Alchemizing Warriors. This is not just tarot. This is spiritual warfare, ancestral healing, and divine alignment. If this reading found you, your life is about to change, baby. The wheel of fortune has turned, and everything that was delayed, denied, or taken from you is now being recalibrated in your favor. Before we begin, type "I receive my destiny codes" in the comments to open the portal. Like, subscribe, and share this reading to anchor this alchemical transmission into the collective. The story begins with the Wheel of Fortune. Fate is no longer spinning out of control. It's clicking into divine alignment. With it appears the Three of Coins. You have either mastered your craft or are being positioned as a pillar of abundance, stability, and authority. You are no longer building from survival. You are building from sovereignty. But then enters the Princess of Wands. Okay? It's telling you to unleash your creativity. This represents an energetic spark, news, a message, or a fiery individual watching you rise. Immediately next to it is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Swords. There is someone quietly observing your success, watching your growth, and they are not clapping. They could be mean mugging. But more importantly, what they are doing is they are calculating. They are strategizing. This person wanted your blessings. They wanted your blessings, and they still want your blessings without doing any of the work. Because you're a hard worker. Okay, you put in that work. You obtain your goals. Okay? You are patient. You will take the long road because it's the right road to get what it is you want, to achieve your goals, to complete what needs to be completed. Not them, because they're lazy. They are lazy. They rather use other people's everything. Their energy, their license, professional licenses, yes. Their properties, Okay? Their money. And did I mention energy? Okay? They want everything from everybody. They don't want to put the work in. Okay? This person or these people, they try to undermine your confidence. They may have a third party alliance. They thought they could get away with stealing your blessings, taken from you, whether it's spiritual or on an earthly plane, 2D, 3D plane, okay? But destiny has stepped in and stopped it all. The emotional turning point was ejected into this situation. You have carried burdens that were never yours. Energetic, emotional, generational. But Spirit is saying that with every tear, every sacrifice, you were planting seeds of divine justice. Justice is here to rebalance the scales. Okay? Justice is going to rebalance everything that was out of place, everything that was taken from you. Everything. Those who betrayed you will witness your fulfillment. Those who weighed you down will watch you ascend. You are releasing the final weight and stepping into emotional completion. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. You're letting go burdens. And when people witness this, baby, it's going to be like a fairy tale ending. Okay? It's going to look like a movie to them. All of them who betrayed you and did you wrong and took from you. Whether it was your energy, your money, your time, your love, whatever it was, whatever they did, however they weighed you down, okay, they're going to see the endings played out like a fairy tale movie. Then we have the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. For some of you, this is a spiritual or romantic partnership that is destined. This is not common. This is covenant. The Hierophant speaks of sacred contracts overseen by the divine. Okay? All of this is overseen by the divine. These are spiritual contracts, sacred contracts, sacred, however you pronounce it. They are contracts that are overseen by the higher powers to be. The divine, God, the universe. Okay? For others, this is you entering a soul alignment community or mission. Something greater than yourself. Okay? Some of you is romantic. Others, it's a soul alignment community or mission, something greater than yourself. And then you have a small portion of you. It's both. You're going to meet someone that you're destined to meet. Okay? Romantically. A romantic partnership. And then you also are going to fulfill that spiritual mission, something greater than yourself. That union is protected, but it requires separation from what was false. In my last reading, I mentioned that someone true, someone who's real, is coming into the collective warrior's life. Not that false person, not that energy robber, okay? Not that deceiver, that betrayal, not that, because that wasn't real. But this is real. But you have to release what was false in order for this to come in, because the divine is not going to give it to you, because they don't want that false person or people that's in your life to share your abundance, because they know you're going to share it with them. And the divine says no. And the divine didn't say hell no. I'm saying that. But the divine is saying no. They can't come along and reap the rewards of your abundance. Okay, with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, there's a wealth of communication circulating. Okay, you're going to use your wings to progress at great speed. This is all about movement, acceleration, incoming messages, and travel for some of you. Your manifestations are no longer crawling. They are arriving at lightning speed. The Chariot says, you have earned the right to take control of your destiny. No more detours, no more playing small. You are being divinely escorted into your next chapter. Okay? With great speed. With great speed. Now, the overall outcome is with the 10 of coins and the 3 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The 10 of coins is saying establish lasting generational wealth. Subscribe, like, and comment. Okay. It will help grow my channel. Yes. Because this is a legacy and joy. It's not just about money, but generational wealth, generational healing, divine inheritance. Okay, divine inheritance. The 3 of Cups brings, you know what the 3 of Cups brings? Celebration. Soul tribe connection. And emotional fulfillment. It's time for a celebration. Okay, it's time for a celebration. The karmic cycle is done. You are stepping into your divine era, the era of overflow, purpose, and community. So, how do you seal this timeline shift? By performing a ritual for alignment with fortune. A ritual for alignment with fortune. And you will need a gold candle or white candle. A gold or white candle, a bay leaf, and a pen. And you're going to need some salt and a bowl. On the bay leaf, write one word that represents what you are calling in. For example, love, peace, wealth, purpose. One word. Hold it over your heart and speak. I align with the frequency of my destiny. I release all timelines that were not mine. My path is clear. My blessings are mine. And they arrive now. Burn the bay leaf and let the ashes fall into a bowl of salt. Dispose the salt outside to signal release. I also have a daily affirmation for you. That is, I am in alignment with divine justice, divine wealth, and divine partnership. What is mine comes effortlessly. I do not chase, I attract. You can look in the transcript of this video, take snapshots of it, or write it down. That is a simple ritual for alignment with fortune. Okay? So now I want to pull some cards from some other decks to see what additional information Spirit wants to give. Alright, Spirit. I'm going to pull from the Money and Career card, because this is about establishing lasting generational wealth. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, is turning in your favor. You are being spiritually guided towards your destiny. So we want to get more information, okay? Warriors, more information. Because everything is, it's going to unfold like a fairy tale in front of all of those who betrayed you. All of them. And you're going to celebrate right in front of their faces without being arrogant, without really doing it. I mean, they're going to be watching. They're going to be sneaking. You're not just going to be throwing it in their face, is what I wanted to say. You're not going to be throwing it in their face, okay? That's not what you're going to do. You're not going to have no choice but to just live your life, because justice is on the rise, and so are you. Okay? The divine guardian of financial abundance is in your favor. Yes, it is. What else, Spirit? What else? Ooh, no. Spirit didn't give me all these cards. Financial health. Okay. Financial health. Monitor and improve your financial health. Regularly review your credit score. Manage debt responsibly and plan for future expenses. Okay, because the Wheel of Fortune, subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Emergency fund. Create and maintain an emergency fund. Aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Keep it accessible and replenish it if used. So Spirit is saying keep 3 to 6 months of expenses. This is your emergency fund, because you know the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You're going to have the funds, but you have to keep emergency funds to the side, because you never know. The way that the politics and people in the White House and everything, how this world is going, you know, you got to keep emergency funds available, because you're going to have that career advancement. Seek out opportunities for growth in your career. Update your resume, network with industry professionals, and consider further education or training. So for some of you, Spirit is saying there's career advancement. Job security. Okay, warriors, there's job security. Enhance your job security. Stay current with industry trends. Continually improve your skills and demonstrate your value to your employer. Okay, you do that, you will get career advancement. That you will have financial wealth. And it will lead to career fulfillment. Pursue a career that aligns with your passion, something you like to do. Identify your strengths and interests, explore related fields, and seek roles that offer personal satisfaction. Okay, you want to seek career fulfillment these days, because you have career advancement, job security, financial health, and career transition. Subscribe, like, and comment. You will be appreciated. Okay, you're going to navigate, Spirit is saying navigate career transitions smoothly. Identify your transferable skills. Update your resume again. Okay, a lot of you have to update that resume and network to explore new opportunities. Update that resume. You have to network with those professionals. That's the path to career advancement, financial health for those of you who work for someone, okay? Career fulfillment and job security. You want to enhance your job security, so you have to update your resume, because Spirit is saying you want to lead to financial independence. Aim for financial independence. Increase your income. Reduce unnecessary expenses and invest wisely to achieve the freedom to live on your own terms. For those of you who have your side hustles, who have your own business, who are working and have side hustles and starting businesses, okay, you want to increase your income and reduce unnecessary expenses, because you want to establish job security for yourself. You want to be able to create an emergency fund for yourself. 3 to 6 months worth of expenses is your emergency fund. So if it takes $3,000 or $2,000 to pay all your bills, And this could include food, okay, gas, cell phone bill, okay. This includes that. You want 3 to 6 months, so 3, 6, 9. You want about $10,000 in the bank just for 3 months. Just for 3 months, you want to have at least $10,000 in the bank. That's emergency fund. And if you find yourself digging in that emergency fund, Spirit is saying to replenish it. If you need $2,000 for whatever, need to use that for an emergency, to put it back. Don't just let it dwindle down. Put that emergency money back and let it stay there. Do not touch it. Create another account where a savings account where it can earn interest on it. Every month you'll probably get anywhere for what? Maybe $10 to $50 a month, depending on how much money you have in that savings account, which can be your emergency fund account. Okay, go to your bank, ask them what the options are for you to accrue interest with your money in your savings account. Don't just let it sit there and not do nothing. And for those of you who can invest, there are new startups out here that will allow you to purchase shares. Some good startups you have to look into. Do your research, Google, whatever you have to do, and purchase you some shares. You don't want to touch that. You want that to stay, those shares to stay there for like 10 years, because you want to think about your retirement. Okay, those shares have to stay there, especially those new companies that have really good potential. You have to look at their proposals, read their proposals, see who they are in business with, connected with, and see if that's something that you want to purchase shares or invest in. Definitely invest, because you're thinking about generational wealth. Remember, take action. Spirit has said take action. What I'm mentioning, take action. See that? Run and do it. Don't wait. Run and take action with the emergency fund, with the investments. Run and take action. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Stop procrastinating and take that next step to move forward. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. So run and do it. Don't let opportunities pass you by. Okay. Life purpose. New ideas, inspirations will guide you to your divine calling. What is meant for you will stay as long as you keep pushing forward. When you ask for what you need, things will align to make your vision real. Okay? Life purpose. New ideas and inspiration will guide you. The divine will guide you. Okay, easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. So you can't be looking for something, a quick, what do they call it? Overnight success. That doesn't always happen. Small percentage of people have overnight success. Okay, but Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race. Those baby steps, every little step I take, you will get there. That's what I hear. Every little step I make. Yes. Every little step. Easy does it. You'll get there. See that arrow going up? Yes, yep. Yep. Subscribe, like, and comment. You will be appreciated. That's something. All right, now I want to pull from, see how many. Okay. I'm going to pull a card. From career and money. All right, Spirit, for my warriors, can I get a card or two from career and money? What messages you have for my warriors? Because we're creating generational wealth. Okay? Establish lasting generational wealth. Remember that card? All right. That's what this is about. People not gonna like it. Those betrayed you not gonna like it. They not. Okay. Book. Paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. Writing, taking a class or education, law. All right. So, for some of you, your career, it may involve writing, taking a class, okay, dealing with paperwork, dealing with contracts, something that you're going to do, you're going to be learning as you go. You're going to have to get into those books I just heard. You're going to have to read something. You're going to have to get into those books. Okay, so the sword come out. It's going to be a breakthrough. Okay, now, money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough. That's why you have to cut out necessary expenses. Spirit said that. Cut out those necessary expenses that are not needed. Don't create more debt for yourself at all. If this reading resonated, type "Fortune favors me now" in the comments to activate this shift. Like this video to amplify the frequency. Subscribe to Divine Alchemizing Warrior 18, where fate is not feared, it is mastered. And I'll see you next time, warriors. You know what to do.